Hello, welcome back to Andertons TV. We're back.
After, first time this year actually.
It's been 84 years.
It has been a while. Anyway, Ben is here. I'm here. John is here.
Digital John.
And we have some brand new guitars from a relatively brand new brand, actually.
Yeah.
Brand new brand. So, Infinia Guitars. I feel quite attached to these because I was part of the launch. This is me just being very...
Oh, no, you do
I
it.
was part of the... No, I do really like these guitars. I was part of the launch. They came out in Guitar Summit officially 2025, which was, I think, the last Guitar Summit. They have quite a legacy. There's a full thing on the website. I won't do it justice, but long story short, they're very high-end guitars. Designed for, you know, the modern metal crowd, as you may see, but they can do way more than that. And this isn't all the models that are currently in production. There's one other model that I'm really excited about called the Titan. Design in collaboration with Sheldon Dingwall, as in Dingwall guitars and basses. Very cool guitar, but that's not here. Today we have the Ceres, which is what these two are. Ceres is in C-E-R-E-S, as in like space stuff. And that is Neptune, that headless model over there, which is, again, very space themed. They're all named after, again, Titan, space concepts, and planets and that. So, what were your first impressions when you played these? Because I've played these for a while. So.
I mean, these are absolute first impressions. It's always good when you sort of don't do your research over the weekend. But I think it's cool coming into this completely blind. So, it's, first thing I noticed, again, build quality, stainless steel frets straight away. Thought it was an ebony board. It's actually Rich Light, which I'm not opposed to. I had a SG Custom a few years ago that had Rich Light on it, but impeccable neck quality and fretwork. And the first thing, you know, just get it on straight away and chug, and it's like really open sounding pickups, because they're, I believe I'm right in saying they're like in-house pickups as well.
Yeah, they're Infinia Pick-ups, yeah.
So spec-wise.
And just while Ben is having a quick reminder, I will need to do the same because there's quite a few specs on these things. But you may, if some of you are really into metal guitars and like luthiers, they may remind you of a brand called Padalka Guitars. There's a bit of lore here where Simon Padalka basically was moving to Dingwall to become a master builder there, and the guys at Infinia were like, well, let's use your legacy and your craftsmanship and do something new with it. So they are very Padalka inspired. Simon Padalka and the Padalka kind of world of craftsmanship are involved in the guitars. Again, it's on the website. I won't go into all the details because it's quite a long story, but that craftsmanship is here, and they're not the cheapest guitars, but what you get for that is that level of like rare luthier kind of craftsmanship and stuff. So for instance, 9-piece neck. You can get that on all sorts of guitars nowadays, but the kind of attention to detail and the general design ethos is very high end. There's quite a lot of bespoke stuff going on, which is going to ramp up the price. But yeah, when Ben said about the pickups, I have one of these series in white, and for the metal thing, there's something about the like aggressive, clacky, I don't know how to describe it. I'll just try and like when you really dig in like that lower tuning and it has that like peak of, I don't know, it's something that like a Gibson or a Fender doesn't do.
Yeah.
It's a very modern sound and I can't articulate it very well with words, but it does that excellently. But they do way more than that. So if I just go on like a split sound, let's go bridge pickup first. It's rare for a bridge pickup to sound nice.
Yeah,
on a
especially
clean,
on cleans.
especially on like an aggressive high output pickup like this. Middle positions, this is going to be both humbuckers. Am I in drop D still? See how it's still kind of like shimmery at the top, which is wild. Again, if you did that on a Les Paul, it'd be very woolly and kind of fluffy. Neck pickup. But in this position, so you tap it, 2 single coils. This is ultra like chimey stuff. This is really, really nice actually. Each pickup combination sounds great on a clean, and that is, by the way, a DI, so there's no amp on that. That is as like, I know there's some chorus and effects on it, but I chose that patch specifically to show you how the guitar sounds. And I think all of the craftsmanship of Padalka, that legacy, and the team at Infinia, they do make very good sounding guitars before you stack a load of distortion on it. And as you said, the build quality is there. Yeah, I mean, this is a very simple guitar. 2 humbuckers, hardtail bridge, 3-way pickup selector, push-pull. It's a great metal machine, and it does way more. 7-string, I don't have the brain for a 7-string. Ben, you do. Insert Ben playing good 7-string music.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got the Neptune, which is completely alien from anything I would usually play, but like I say, it feels absolutely amazing. So pickups on this, we've got an Icarus in the neck and Nautilus in the bridge. So I'm not going to do super amazing ambient clean playing like John, because that's what he's paid for.
But I have the same pickups in this, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. So John's pretty much demonstrated it all anyway through his guitar, what they sound like, but just with an amp and cab on. This is the neck pickup here, so it's neck and bridge. And bridge there. They've got a very like acoustic, chimey feel to them, but it's enough of the clean stuff.
Yeah.
It's not what we do here. People haven't come to see that. So
do some shred that I can't.
Sounds absolutely mint, and it's got that real, I don't mean it in a negative sense, but that's like scratchiness on the top end. Like,
yeah. I think that's the clacky thing I was on about.
Yeah, exactly. So it sounds great on, like if you split it as well. I'm a big fan of just a split gainy sound.
There isn't a bad pickup selection with any sound on this.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's because it's a simple guitar and you don't have loads of options and each one is just like dialed in, but there's something about even the one that I have at home, I could do like a high gain thing on the neck pickup without tapping it, and it's like it still works.
The neck pickup's great, especially on the cleans. I was noticing that it doesn't get woolly at any point, particularly on the low strings, which is brilliant. So
it's like if you think about an EQ as you see it, it's not like any of that top info is shelved off like you would get in a PRS maybe by design, but like it's just so articulate and clean and bright in a good way. So,
exactly. So lead sound. So again, it sounds pretty smooth and liquidy.
Yeah.
For a lead tone, which is nice.
I mean, let's not scrape the barrel here. Like they're very simple guitars, but by design they're great for metal. They do loads of other stuff. In terms of other specs, I was just thinking of other stuff to say. Locking tuners. Obviously, different situation with the head of the guitar, but ash body and I believe Quittle maple top. And there's something about the weight relief in these where they talk about they are weight relief, so they're not mega heavy. I don't know about that one, but like basically they have this, what's it called? Controlled mass reduction, which basically means that they alter the weight of the guitar without compromising tone, and I think that really shows in how they sound. And yeah, they're just really great guitars.
Yeah, I mean, let's not sort of sugarcoat it. You are paying a lot of money for this kind of guitar, but I think we've all gone through it at times where maybe we've picked up a certain guitar from another brand or whatever, and you've gone, like, is it really worth it for that price point? You are getting complete premium appointments with this. Your stainless steel frets, everything from actually how they've rounded off the edges of the fingerboard as well is what you would expect if you were paying $3,000 plus for it as well.
But I think it's the right move for a brand to make. If you're coming out as a brand, you want to have a big hitter straight away. Yeah. And you don't want to have like your beginner, let's just get all the beginners and the people who start playing guitar on our side first. You want to come out with a really good flagship range of guitars, and I think that's what they're doing. So they're not going to cut corners on these. And down the line, who knows where they'll go, but they're only like a year old. Yeah. But anyway, go and check out Infinia Guitars on the Andertons.co.uk website. Go and buy one and play them in store as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's play some more. I've been Digital John.
I've been somewhat Gentleman Ben.
See you in the next video.